Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing what unexpected shift is happening in your path. And to do this reading we are going to be picking 4 piles together. So let's shuffle it really well and then take the top 4 cards. So what unexpected shift is happening in your path? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see what we have. Right. So for pile number 1, you have court person. For pile number 2, you have good gentleman. For pile number 3, you have court. And for pile number 4, you have good lady. How synchronistic is this reading today? All right, if you like to pick with crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the Goldstone. And this is what your crystal looks like. Let me show it to you overall. For pile number 2, you have the yellow topaz, and this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 3, you have the malachite, and this is what your crystal looks like. And for pile number 4, you have the turquoise, and this is what your crystal looks like. So take a look at which one of these crystals or 4 piles you're the most drawn to, and that will probably be the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile or maybe all of the piles, feel free to listen to them, because it is your intuition guiding you towards something. So perhaps there is more messages that are important for you to hear as well. And if you're just drawn to one, then this will be your pile. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey Soul family, welcome to your shuffling and pile preparation process. It is so lovely to have you around as we prepare for your reading. All right, so today we're taking a look at what unexpected shift is happening in your path. And to do this reading, these are the decks that we will be using. On the left are the oracle decks, and on the right are the tarot decks. And if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, you'll find that I always list them down in the description box for you to check whenever you feel called to it. Oh, well, I'll just leave it the way it is. For pile number 2, there are 2 cards. That's how it came out. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2 cards for 3 as well. Okay, and 4. Right. Next deck. Whoa, okay. Where did that fall? 4. So, what unexpected shift is happening in your path? Right, last oracle card. What unexpected shift is happening in your path? All right. Right, we're going to be taking 3 cards from each of these tarot decks for every pile, of course. So, what unexpected shift is happening in your path? What unexpected shift is happening in your path? Okay. All right, 3 cards here. All right. What unexpected shift, ooh, thanks, is happening in your path? Oh, this one as well. That's really cool. It's almost as if someone's handing the cards to me. Okay. Right. So I believe our 4 piles are now ready. Let's now keep them together. Let's put them together neatly so that we can begin your reading. There we go. So that is pile number 1 with the Goldstone. Pile number 2. There we go. Pile number 2. There we go with the yellow topaz. Pile number 3. With the Malachite. And pile number 4. Is now ready with the turquoise. So, your 4 piles are now ready. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I always enjoy it. Cannot wait to get into today's reading of what unexpected shift is happening in your path. Love you guys very much. Thank you for spending this time with me. And let's get straight into your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Goldstone. Look at that. So beautiful. I love Goldstones. Okay. As well as Court Person. I wonder how this is going to fit into your reading today of what unexpected shift is happening in your path. Let's get straight. How about we put it here? Let's get straight into it and find out. Okay. So we'll be starting off with your oracle cards. You have Hille, okay. All the purples in your reading. You have the 28th moon mansion, which is of course ruled by the moon and Pluto in Pisces. Pisces and Aries, of course. All right. Isn't it interesting that you have the sleeper and Hille? We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, especially with all of the purples and the crown chakra. You have Mars. Yes, we saw Aries. You have Mars in Aquarius with rebellion. Okay. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So, you have the 6 of Pentacles. You have the 2 of Wands. Oh, sorry, pile number 2. You have the 10 of Swords. The 5 of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. And you have the Knight of Swords. I was planning to take 3 cards out of each deck for the tarot cards, and then I took 2. So I guess this is exactly how the reading is meant to be read. Okay, so what is going on here? I certainly see you battling something here, my dear pile number 1. Why am I saying that? And why do I see that you're already battling it and it's over? Because there's the 10 of Swords here. 10 of Swords shows that it's the end of a cycle. Now, although it's the end of a cycle, you're finally clearing something here. 10 of Swords is very tough energy, pretty tough, where you might even think it's the end. It's depicted in the Rider-Waite-Smith as someone who's laying flat on the ground, feeling like they're dying, and 10 swords are on their back. So I certainly can feel how this burns, how this tumultuous energy in your reading is showing that you might feel like you're about to drown, you're about to lose things. There's so many things are at stake. And time is running out. But here's the amazing thing. Do you see this cigarette? It looks like a scary pile where something is about... You're getting here. Something is about to happen, you know? The waves are about to eat the ship, drown the ship. You have the cigarette about to burn this figure's feet. And it's depicted as really big. But in both cards, there is... the meaning of the tarot card is quite different, if not the opposite, because the 6 of Pentacles is the card of generosity, and the 10 of Swords, as difficult as the situation is, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands are an end of a difficult cycle, a difficult situation, and each one has its different energy. Here I really feel like you're feeling like you're nearing the end, especially that you have Hille here, as we see, which is the Norse goddess of the underworld. So you're kind of feeling like, oh my God, this is over, this is the end. And I see a lot of fear in your reading, because with the court person here, there's always this worry when you're either in court, or you're hearing about court, or watching even a movie about court. There's always this worry. There's this power in somebody's hand, and you don't know what them, or I forgot what they're called. Are they called jurors? I think. How can we forget after watching Johnny Depp? I can't remember. But yeah, there is this energy of hoping so hard for something as you pass through a very difficult situation. It's fearful for sure. It has a lot of awe and terror. So yeah, here with the Two of Wands, you don't know how this terrifying situation is going to end. You know, I feel with the cat looking at the lock here, that, and all of your energy really, that you kind of feel it's locked, it's the end, there's nothing that you can do about it, that you're gonna lose something, that there's no way out of it. And I see you here with the sleeper absolutely hoping that it goes okay, that you don't get hurt by this nasty energy. You know, if I were to think what type of energy this could be in your life, it could be overwhelmed by debt, especially that you have the lack here with the Five of Pentacles, feeling really afraid of getting perhaps into trouble because of this debt. Or it could be that an actual court case that you're going through, and it's been there's a lot of things that are hidden, and perhaps you're fighting with a strong opponent, and you don't know the Two of Wands. You feel like time is running out and you're scared. Whatever the situation is exactly, whether it's debt, a court case, or a scary situation in your life, you feel it's about to devour you. Yeah. Here, there's a major shift here. I see you winning over this energy or this person. You can see it in all of the swords that are appearing in your reading. You are winning over this difficult situation. It's not like you are overcoming it. You are winning it. And this is why the Two of Wands actually has the key on her other hand. So although this looks very scary, but I do see a lot of crown chakra, especially with the sleeper here. I feel like there is a message of rest and peace. What do I want to say? I said this before and you guys told me that it has the wrong meaning. Until I remember, rest and peace goes with regards to the situation. It's going to settle. But rest assured and peaceful, knowing that this situation is going to end. And this is an unexpected shift in your path, because you're certainly not expecting it with the energy here. That's why you have the key in your hand. I'm going to explore what this key is telling us. I feel like you're going to do something to shift the situation to your advantage, and the door is opening up for you, whereas it could have been closed and shut down in the past. That's why you're depicted here with the swords of winning a situation. It's not like it's happening for you. It's actually you taking a step that is going to kill this situation, nip it in the bud. It's going to end unexpectedly. It's not going to go down in the way you are thinking. Yeah, you're really afraid of something. You feel like time is running out and something is going to happen. Maybe someone threatened you with something. It is not going to go down this way. So I want to explore for you in that case. What is that key? What are you going to be turning here that Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Call me crazy, but seeing the water and the fire here and the number 2, crazy enough, this reminds me of the second law of thermodynamics. I've just been reading, I've been obsessing about it recently, really thinking deeply about it. And it's funny that I'm able to pick it up in your reading here. So I do know that the second law, I'll show you exactly what this key is now. Oh my God, this is crazy. So the second law of thermodynamics states, I'll explain it to you very well. I've been obsessing about this, reading it. And if you want to add more in the comment section, I would love to read your opinion. But I'll show you my thoughts here. So the second law of thermodynamics states that the state of entropy, and by the way, entropy is like changing one form of energy to another, like from water to mechanical energy, to create energy. Okay, I'll get to it in a second. So the state of entropy of the universe will always increase over time. Now, entropy often is actually interpreted as the degree of disorder or randomness, call it chaos. So the state of entropy of the entire universe as an isolated system will always increase over time, making us understand that the natural way that things are going to go is towards chaos. And so the only way to tame, I guess, this chaos is to pour energy into the system. So by, like, for example, by making sure that you put the energy into something that may go wrong, by being prepared, you put more energy into it. I've been reflecting a lot into this law, a lot actually. And I've been thinking, I believe in that case, since this is, the natural way where things are going, it's to, and we always know that the most constant thing about our world is change. First is to accept that change happens. Second is to be ready for it. But most importantly, it's to expect the best. You know that saying, prepare for the worst, expect the best and prepare for the worst. You don't want this type of information to make you feel scared, because this is how the universe is going to act anyway. Things are changing. Always, constantly, good, bad, it's just changing. And even if you listen to astrologers talking, they're like, oh, finally this retrograde's over, but then we have another one. And there's always something going on, and they always tell you there's always something going on. So I've been thinking a lot about this, and it's about really, the more we accept that there is change and prepare very well, but also expect the best, I think we are moving in the right energy, so to speak. So I believe in that case that the key here is to first, with the swords, expect the best, but also swords are planning. So plan for everything and make sure you take the necessary steps that will keep you safe constantly. Like when, for example, someone says, oh, eat all you want. We're only living one life, or spend everything. We're only living one life. And as much as it's amazing to live our lives, for sure, and be in the present and to enjoy it, we always as well have to make sure that we take care of our bodies, so that we're always looking towards the future, which is still also us living one life, You don't want to live it with unhealthy. And us being careful with financially towards the future is still us living one life. We want to live that life safely, and so on. So my point here is to know that it's not locked, is to prepare yourself and to make sure that you have all the tools necessary to keep yourself prepared, especially mentally, by the way. Because when we're afraid, we're not able to, especially that you have the crown chakra here, which is related to thinking as well. You won't be able to think clearly, to download inspiration, to follow your intuition. And so with sleeper here, it's about calming your energy, relaxing, knowing, by the way, that it is going to be okay in your case. The whole reading here about the unexpected shift that is happening in your path is that it's not going to go down the way you are worried at all. In fact, this is about to end for you. This scary situation, this chaos that we see is about to end. And you have the key in your hand because there is... because there are some actions of needed from you here to put energy into the system. But the unexpected shift is that you will actually have a key and you will open up this door and you will make it okay for yourself. In fact, I see that you're going to be very proud of yourself, that you have, you know, nipped it in the bud and created safety here from this type of energy to, enter into your life one more time with the wall here. It reminds me of the China wall, the largest wall in the world. It's like you're gonna be very protected with that plan that you're putting in. So it's really the reading here is really telling you that the key is in your hand. Use it, because with that type of power, it's almost like a wand here. You will make that shift in your life, and it's going to be absolutely unexpected. It's going to go in a way where you feel like you're a winner, that you won this court case and not lost it. You've overcome it. You've made it happen for yourself, because you see the peacock here. If you look outside the door, you see you keep having a door in your cards, and it shows that if you were to peek into the future, your path is clear. You're in a very unique, beautiful situation. So don't let your thoughts in that case get the best out of you. You know how when we take a look at a cigarette, we say it's a toxic habit. And so with all of the mental, with the swords, the mental guidance that I see here in your reading, especially with the sword in the mind, the crown chakra, the sleeping, I really feel that your guidance here is to... the only thing that could really harm you, although with the Six of Pentacles, everything is generous and it is going to end and it's going to be okay. The only thing that can harm you is perhaps the toxic thoughts that are absolutely natural with seeing chaos happen. But do know that it's not going to stay this way forever. Calm them down. Know that you are being promised that it's going to be okay. And know that the tools are in your hands. When you think calmly about it, you'll be able to find great plans with the Page of Swords. Action plans that you can take that will change and twist this whole situation in a way that no one was expecting at all. You'll be very proud of yourself, and you're opening up by yourself this doorway of you being free out of this scary situation, roaming free. And feeling like a winner, protecting yourself, and not losing in the way that you have thought. I actually want to help you out here. Let's find out what the key is. We understand now that the key is about you pouring in energy into the system, doing something about it. So let's find out more what it is. What are you advised to do here in your pile? What is pile number 1 advised to do? I feel this one. Oh, 2. Advised to do exactly, please. And let's take this one and this one. Okay, so you have Queen of Swords. You keep getting the Queen of Swords. So 2 things with the Queen of Swords. Keep yourself organized and know exactly what you need to do. And take action towards it. Number 2, it's about the mind. Do you see how the owl has their eyes closed in this figure? So it's about tranquility. Tranquility, planning, and action. Okay. Whoa, 9 of Wands, being bold and taking action. And the 9 of Wands is also like a barrier. By taking action, you are protecting yourself and your energy from this situation. Being bold by taking the right planned actions. Swords is also researching. Maybe you want to ask an expert. Make sure you're equipped with knowledge. Again, the Knight of Swords. We keep getting mental state, going after what you need to do. Not being afraid, but rather preparing very well. Taking action, calming your mind. Being aggressive with the action taking, because it's going to create a lot of effect what you're about to do. It is going to change things. So it's about making that change for yourself. You have the Magician. I see what it wants to say with the Magician here. Do know, my dear pile number 1, that you're not alone in this. There's so much magic involved in the universe. When we focus and look closely at what we're doing, we forget the bigger picture. We forget that when we believe, for example, that things are going to be okay, when we visualize ourselves coming out of a situation, as well as taking action, it's kind of like we show the universe that we believe it so much, to the extent that we're taking action. We vibrate this energy, and it does really change things. So never forget that there is magic to the universe. There's so much more, and that you're not alone, and that if you think it's just the tools that you have that are going to be fixing this, mind as well that it's not just these tools, which are important, the tools of taking action and planning and seeing what you need to do, but that's why your mental state is so important, and it's advisable here. Do you see this Queen of Swords has the peacock, just like the peacock here, and the peacock here is free, and so you are advised to free your mind in order to free the situation, your situation. Free your mind by releasing the worries, letting it out into the universe. As within, so without. And make sure that you know that everything is going to be okay. To do your best, but know that it's going to be okay. And radiate that energy. So put in the energy, because we said putting energy into the system by thinking about it, planning for it, taking action. Clear your mind, because you don't want that type of energy. And do know that the universe is in play. As if you abide to the laws of the universe, which is, vibrating high, taking action, believing in it, visualizing it, it really is going to happen for you. Whatever, no matter how tough the situation is, no matter what you're afraid of. Okay, you'll always find the answers if you seek them. That's what I'm seeing here with all of the swords. You have the 8 of Cups. Coming next to the Magician, I feel that this is definitely saying, this is definitely saying that there is magic. It's like this card is moving on its own, full of power and energy. Believe that there is magic, and you are going to be free out of the situation, although your heart could be telling you, I may be stuck. You're not going to be stuck. The sun is rising, and you are going to be liberated from this situation. The 8 of Cups, you are walking away from the situation. And the giraffe has a long neck, able to see far ahead, more than other animals because of that advantage. And I see that this reading is giving you that look ahead of you knowing that this situation is shifting for you completely. And that you have the key to shift it around. Putting energy into the system. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a symbol of independence, because the Queen of Pentacles is an independent archetype in tarot. So free, independence. You're definitely going to be liberated. All I can tell you, I can sum this up in 3 things. Do know that you're going to be liberated, and hence your advice to calm your energy in order to be able to connect with the energy of the universe, because so within, so without. This will allow you to manifest what you are wishing for. Don't put your energy into the lack energy, but rather into the abundance, and know that you're coming out of it. Take action, plan, and move with your plan. It will be the key to opening up the situation, being liberated with the doors here, and being finally free. This is going to absolutely shift in an unexpected way. You'll be winning the scary situation, and you'll be creating boundaries where it doesn't scare you. This type of situation never scares you again. My dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my 2 productivity books. My dear pile number 1, I always talk about them with passion. They were done with love. They are there to help you progress in life and to create the discipline that you want to achieve the goals that you will always want for yourself. The productivity handbook is small, straight to the point, and so you're not going to waste time or procrastinate reading it, but really you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets, to help you shift your mindset to being able to become productive. These simple techniques that you can do so that not only you become productive whenever you want and not waiting for motivation to help you do it, but to enjoy it. And that's the whole idea. If you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. By the way, there's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And there's also the productivity e-cookbook. And you might wonder, cookbook, why a cookbook? I really believe this was needed in the productivity area, because in our day and age, we have realized that having a healthy body is very important to achieving our goals. And we've learned that the habits that we've had, speaking of habits, the habits that we've had over the years weren't the right ones. And because we're in that shift, we don't necessarily have at hand, recipes that are healthy, that are delicious at our fingertips, and also that can be prepared easily, because it's very easy to get junk food or food that is unhealthy from the supermarket or from anywhere else and just prepare it and get to work. And we're in this dilemma of, should I just work and forget about my health for now and then come back, or should I take care of my health because it's my temple, but then I don't have time to put into my goals? What do I do? And this is exactly why this book comes in. It's small. It's actually not small. It has 210 recipes of healthy and delicious meals that you can cook in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. And by the way, there's also a vegan version if you're vegan. If you're not, there are no duplicates. Maybe you can make use of both books to have a plethora of delicious and healthy meals to choose from. The recipe is clear. Whether you're a good cook or not, you'll be able to follow it. The nutritional values are clear. There's a clear picture of what to expect. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. As I've partnered with this nutritionist, we have done it from our hearts, making sure that you will love it. So we hope you guys enjoy it. And if you're interested in checking it out as well, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. And my dear pile number 1, thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you the best of luck. Turn that key around, my dear pile number 1. You're taking yourself out. All the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful yellow topaz, as well as this good gentleman. The card is filled with so many things. As you can see, there's a lion, a shell. Is this a flying ship? A flying submarine ship? And we see a house that looks like a face. There's so much in here. In fact, this gentleman is wearing a glove and a hat. Okay, it depends on what we see in your reading. So you have the good gentleman, and today we're taking a look at what unexpected shift is happening in your life. Right, let's start off with your oracle cards first. And yes, I do remember in the shuffling process you had 2 of these cards. So let's find out what they are. Ah, you have Fehu, the rune Fehu, okay. And you have Dagas. So actually let me try to first of all see what these 2 runes could mean together. There are many meanings to runes, but I do see a common energy, common meaning in these 2. I actually want to wait. I could tell you the exact common energy here, but I want to wait because I haven't connected it with a good gentleman yet. But I will tell you this is good news. Let's wait. You have balsamic, waning, fire moon with compromise, and you have seeds here as well. Okay. You have Venus in Aquarius with detachment. Gosh, your pile has so many different energies at the same time. I'm still not able to put them together. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. Perhaps they'll give us all the clues that we need. Right. So, ooh, stop. Okay, this is confirmed here, the energy that I see. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And look at all these hands doing different things. Like there's a hand that's sewing, putting a thread to a needle. You have a hand that's cleaning and fixing. So many hands. Hands tying things together. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. We did notice the hand here with the glove. You also have the King of Wands. Very powerful energy. You have the Page of Cups. Another page, the Page of Pentacles. So we got 3 from... This is the only deck where we got 3 cards. Okay, I'll put it here then. 7 of Wands with the 2 pages. You have the Moon card. And, whoa, you have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands with the King of Wands. This is super powerful energy. Something strong is coming up. And I'm not surprised because Dagas means a breakthrough. We can clearly see a breakthrough happening, centering your reading here. A breakthrough that is very fortunate. Fehu is new beginnings. Of course, they have other meanings, but since they came together, that's the meaning that I'm seeing here. So there is a certain breakthrough, a certain new beginning that's arising here. A new start happening. How is this new start happening? I believe this is coming, and it's very clear here, coming through some sort of communication with the letter in the Page of Cups here. Pages could be messengers. So you'll be hearing something. You'll be getting an email, getting a phone call that is going to shift your path completely. So think of it this way. You were going in a certain path, and because of some sort of communication from perhaps a very powerful person able to make that shift in your life, because I see a lot of hands, good gentlemen, it's really making me now inclined to feel, now I understand, inclined to feel that this breakthrough, this big shift happening in your life is due to the hands of someone powerful. Now, this could be someone powerful passing on laws that could benefit you, or it could literally be someone powerful sending you an email or communicating with you to hire you. So it's a communication that's certainly shifting paths. You might, if you're like waiting for a visa, you might be hearing from the embassy, or citizenship, you might be hearing from, I don't know what it's called, from whatever unit is responsible for that you're accepted. So yeah, you're waiting for a message, or if you're a student, you are getting the news that you've succeeded. Yeah, things like that. If you have a private business, I want to make sure I give as different examples as possible for you guys. I know that especially with this audience, you guys are from different parts of the world, different levels and different areas of your life, doing different things. So I try my best to give you examples. Also, this could be, I heard in my mind, ruling in your favor. Maybe ruling in your favor. Maybe you have a dispute, yeah, with someone. Maybe you have dispute over land. You have dispute over anything, really. In your work with a co-worker, and there is communication in your favor. And it's shifting things. It's like a breakthrough energy here. It's certainly shifting direction for you. With detachment, you're leaving something behind, leaving a whole path behind, and starting anew, something that you will love. Now I'm seeing with the Seven of Wands that you're not going to get access at the moment with regards to more information. I'm certainly seeing this because it's with the messengers. You're not going to get any more messages with regards to this new path. But do know that there is an announcement from a powerful person or a powerful unit making you take on a new path. It's going to be some sort of breakthrough. See, it's a new beginning of great luck, great fortune rather. And we see invisible hands. You may not be directly talking to this decision maker here, but it is their doing that is giving you this message that you will love because it has a heart. And I see this Page of Pentacles holding the news and being very mesmerized by it. Big eyes looking at it going, wow! And this new path is way more fortunate than the previous one. This one was okay, I guess. But this one is far bigger than you would have imagined. And you have a pentacle here in your belt. It's making me think you're dressing nicer, or yeah, it's helping you pamper yourself, dress nicer, present yourself nicer. Or maybe you will be taking care of how you dress in this new position. Perhaps your dressing is helping you blend in, because I see a beautiful fancy white winter coat, and it's almost blending in with the environment here. So you have the Moon card because, see, I keep seeing that you're not going to find out here more about the news. You're meant to experience it when it happens. It's going to come as a great surprise for you, but it's a beautiful surprise. You're going to be so mesmerized by this news. It's helping you take a new path. You're going to feel very fortunate. It seems like there's money coming in, but there's an emphasis here in your reading. Yes, about the way you're dressing. Remember from the very beginning, I was like, there's gloves, there's a hat, there's coat. I'm noticing a level up in dressing here. Taking care of how you look. It's going to be it's going to be integral here. You're going to enjoy it, of course, but with this new position perhaps that you're taking, there is this idea that you will be taking care of how you dress in a specific way. Perhaps it was more casual, I don't know, and now it's more fancy. That's just an example. Now, this new beginning, as amazing as it is, And as much as you're gonna love it, I feel like you're leaving something behind here with compromise and detachment. I see that you're letting something go that you may not really entirely want to let go. We see, there's a beautiful relationship here between this lion. It's something powerful that you may be leaving behind. Maybe you're leaving behind your parents. Maybe you're leaving behind your pet. Maybe, and it doesn't mean that you're leaving them behind, you're not taking care of them, but of course you are. But I mean that there's a compromise here. You might be detaching or moving away, or maybe not spending as much time as you used to with that thing that you're leaving. Maybe you love where you live so much. Maybe it's about a pet or a family member. I'm seeing a lot of eyes here. I want to come back to the eyes, but not to shift thoughts. Yeah, it looks like you may be leaving something behind. Let's find out what it is here, if we're allowed. What is pile number 2 leaving behind, please? Ace of Wands. No, I'm not sure. Ace of Swords. What? Okay. It keeps answering the same thing. What is that? You're leaving behind a path. Look at that. You're leaving what was I thinking? We're talking about a reading of you shifting path. Maybe the path that you were already on. You built something, yeah? Maybe the path that you're already on, you've already built something. Maybe you've created a life. You were already onto something, but this opportunity is like, wow. It's amazing. So you might be leaving the old path in favor of this exciting Ace of Wands new path. Well, my dear pile number 2, there is a talk here about you needing to compromise something. I wanted to help you guys out, but we're limited, it seems, in your reading of what you need to know. As time comes, you will find out. But look, at the end of the day, with the acorns, you are going to be very lucky. It's not like you're going to lose something, because it's you choosing it. You see, you find it to be of a much bigger opportunity and thrilling and enticing than the path you were already in. So it's not like you losing. It's like you being super excited about this new beginning. So compromise doesn't need to come in a way that could sound negative. It could simply mean that you're detaching, exactly, that you're detaching from the path that you're already in and you're getting into a new one. So look out for that. There is a great shift in your path, whether this is about your work or your personal life or your romantic life or the area that you live in. There is a breakthrough and a new beginning here. Now I want to get back to the eyes and the moon here, because we see a person's face in the moon and we see a lot of eyes. You're being watched. So this is telling me that the reason this is coming and there's communication happening is because you're currently being watched. It's like maybe if this is work, for example, maybe a strong person can see your work, or a person in the right position, or maybe an investor. It depends on what your situation is. Your professor is seeing your work. You're currently being watched for the amazing things that you provide. You're seen as the good gentleman, or someone who is wonderful, someone who is valuable. I do not see at all that you see this coming at all, but It's like someone's watching you here. You are not aware of this at all. Oh, you know, if you're like applying for citizenship, then it's like it's saying that people are looking at your paper and looking at proofs of what you've provided. If this is a business opportunity, then they're checking your work, you know, exactly that. So there is eyes on you at the moment, seeing what you're doing, seeing what you could do, what opportunity they can give you, something like that in your reading. But here's the thing, this looking is turning into great fortune because there are hands that you don't know that are working to weave something that is for their benefit and yours. Look at that. So cool. Your reading is so cool. So they're watching you or talking about you, assessing you. Assessing you is the word I'm looking for. And as they're assessing, they're putting together some sort of deal or offer for you with the Wheel of Fortune. If this is a rule that's coming from your country or industry or something like that, then it could be watching with the coldness here, what everyone's lacking or what everyone needs, and putting something together that will be of great benefit to you. And it will be announced and you're going to go, what? I can do that? Maybe like, for example, your government telling you anyone who works in this field, the government is going to give out a free loan, free of interest loan, so that you can grow this business. We need this industry in our country, and you can always pay it back when you can. There's a lot of help and assistance and experts to help you out. And you're like, what? Something like that. So these are all different examples that are coming into my head with the energy that I'm seeing in your reading. But overall, there's a powerful person, powerful entity, powerful organization that is giving you this opportunity. And look, your opportunity is not just any new beginning. This is a breakthrough in your life. This is something crazy, good, that you were not expecting at all. And one funny thing, or one, it's not funny, it's funny to me, but one sweet thing that I see here in your reading is that you are going to be dressing nicely. And it's funny to me because of how the cards keep showing it, you know? I love how that happens. So yeah, you'll be leaving behind your old path and you are taking on a new one with the Ace of Wands. That's exactly what we're seeing. You're leaving an old path behind in favor of this amazing one that you want to grab. How about timing? Can we at least have timing for... Oh, when I said timing, I saw this. This is May. Oh, sorry. It's May. I was about to grab the deck, but I saw 5. And I wasn't even looking for numbers, and I saw it. Okay. So I was like taking the deck about to shuffle, and I saw it. So it looks like something is happening. This shift is happening in May. So yeah, that's when the news is coming up. So my dear pal number 1, with regards to timing, first of all, this is a timeless reading, so take it as it resonates. But second of all, and that's the most important part, please take the timing with a grain of salt. You know, have it at the back of your mind, but don't set everything and all your hopes into it. Do know that this energy is happening for you. It's very clear. And all the best of luck with that, my dear pal number 2. There seems to be around May for a lot of you. The rest of you, in its time, a great announcement by someone or something powerful that is making you shift path in different areas of your life, in a certain area of your life. How about we check actually? What are the areas, please? 1, 2, 3, and 4. What are the areas? The moon. Well, my dear pile number 2, for a lot of you, you're just gonna have to wait. I'm so sorry. You have the Chariot. You've been patient in this area, I can tell you, and it's gonna start moving. These are some clues. 2 of Swords, you cannot see. I'm sorry. 2 of Cups, it's just something that you're meant to have and you're gonna have it. Maybe for some of you, maybe it's in an area of relationships as well. Maybe. But in all cases, for most of you, you're not meant to know now. Oh, some of you with the Chariot, it could be also traveling or like going to another area. My dear pile number 2, to say I've enjoyed your reading is an understatement. It was so much fun. I wish you all the best of luck with what's coming. May you enjoy it to the fullest. And please do update me whenever things happen. I love listening to your updates, guys. I really do. So this was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my 2 productivity books. My dear pile number 2, these books are done from the heart, meant to truly help you progress in life and to achieve the goals that you've always wanted to achieve. With the productivity handbook, it teaches you how to become productive right away. It's about shifting your mindset, and it's not about, enduring something that you don't like. It's about understanding the techniques that can help you do things easily and while enjoying it. And if you'd like to check it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books, and there's also the productivity cookbook. It's another ebook, and you might be wondering, why a cookbook? Oh, I've done this project on purpose, and I've been working on it for a long time, because I believe that we always, in our day, we always have to choose between, eating healthy and finding the right recipes and finding ones that are delicious and, not taking most of the time in the kitchen, preparing it, or otherwise would pay a fortune on that, or focus on our careers and then have to compromise and eat things that aren't as healthy as we think. And now that we're understanding more about how nutrition is very important to our health in our day and age, I believe this book was very vital to help people be productive, because this way you get to have a lot of recipes. In fact, we've worked on 210 recipes of healthy and delicious meals to pick from that are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. There's also a vegan version, by the way, if you're vegan. If not, perhaps you can even make use of both ebooks, because there are no duplicates. It's easy to navigate the recipes. Whatever recipe you like, you can just click on the link and you're there. The instructions are clear. Whether you're a good cook or not, you'll be able to cook it. The nutritional values are clear. The picture or the result that you are expected is clear. And we've done it from the heart. I hope you guys enjoy it forever. And if you are interested in checking this ebook out as well, you'll find a link to it as well down in the description box. And my dear pile number 2, all the best of luck with this amazing transition. Please do update me. I love hearing your updates. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Malachite as well as Court. So let's take a look at your main card. I see, of course, the Statue of Justice. I see a lion. I see people standing there. Judges. Judges entering. All right, so this is the Court. Let's keep it right there. And let's take a look at the rest of your reading. So, you have Ayr. Okay, interesting. Let's keep it here and see why we have that. And I'm noticing the 2 Odin crows as well. You have Awaz, the rune Awaz. And you have Venus in Leo with affair. Okay. I'm seeing 23rd of May. Of course, please don't take dates. Take dates with a grain of salt is what I want to say. But I did notice it straight away. So perhaps something is happening during that time. You also have, oh, look at that, affair. And you have you have lovers again. These are two angels. So you have the 15th moon mansion with bouquet. This moon mansion is ruled by Venus and Uranus in Libra. Okay, I believe it's now time to take a look at your tarot cards so we have a better idea what we're seeing here. Okay, so you have the King of Pentacles. Notice how this King of Pentacles is lining alone with your oracle cards here separately. You have, wow, look at that, the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, lavish. Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles. What is going on here? Okay, you have the Death card. And as I was turning this around, I was taking a look at this, what is it called? I remember I saw a short video of some bees attacking this because it was attacking one of the bees. What is it called? How can I forget? Let me check. A wasp. Yeah, so perhaps it's referring to a certain attack here. Especially the Death card came up as I was looking at this wasp. Very interesting cards, revealing a very interesting story here. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. And so we have three of what? Two, no, we don't. And the Queen of Swords. Some tension here between maybe you or someone. I need to think about that. I think, this, look at this, my dear pile number 3. I totally understand what this reading is talking about and what unexpected shift is happening in your path. There's a whole story here interconnected that has to do with someone in your personal life as well as what's going to happen in your path ahead and how this is all rolling. Look, we have two cards that show that perhaps there was someone that used to be very dear to you. And I say used to be because the cards here are showing something else, which I'll get to in 1 second. So yeah, it looks like there was someone who meant so much to you, but we have affair here. And I see that this person had a strong effect in your life, and because of some sort of attack that they have done that was not unexpected, I think they kind of like put a spear in your heart that almost felt like you almost felt like you were dying. It was very painful. This with affair is like this lack of loyalty maybe, or this disappointment, this them not looking out for you one way or the other. They have cheated maybe your trust. Whatever it is, this is someone who hurt you in the heart, because with ire here, and I'll tell you some good news. See, with ire here, you may have, before ire, you may have heard some news. So you may have heard of their cheating or found out about their dishonesty or disloyalty one way or the other. Disloyalty is the right word. You have Odin's 2 ravens here. And they bring Odin the news in the morning. So I feel like one day you woke up to some news about their disloyalty or about some sort of communication between you and them that greatly hurt you. But here's the thing. Air is the goddess that acts as a physician to the gods. And the gods, they never die. Maybe they are hit in war, they're injured, but they never die. And so Air would take care of them, would give them the right medicine in Norse mythology, and she would, stitch whatever wounds. So here I'm understanding the hit that doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And that's why you have the King of Pentacles. So before we move to what's this unexpected shift, which we'll talk about in a second, I do see that although this came out the way it did, and perhaps it really hurt your heart, this terrible attack of this news of them, you couldn't handle, it seems. And for some while you felt like your heart was perhaps, it's like it wasn't working, or it was, there was a death to the heart. And I have this feeling that with the Four of Pentacles, you kept your energy to yourself. Look at this Seven of Pentacles, empty chairs. This person not being there, maybe even no one there. This was brutal, it looks like. Very sorry about that. The Queen of Swords here kind of shows me with the competition that although this person should have been wise with the Queen of Swords, they were competing here with you. Or, either competition with the Queen of Swords or taking something from you that is not their right. Yes. So taking something that's not their right and it broke your heart. A power dynamic maybe between you and them made them act in a way that was attacking. Made them attack you, made them act in a way that maybe wasn't as polite or decent or respectful. Or just wanted to take things for themselves or to compete with you. It's a general reading. It's going to resonate differently. This energy of pulling the rope with each one listening. Everyone knows their message exactly. So in all cases, there was an end to this connection. And with the empty chairs here, I feel like this position was not filled for a long time. I feel like if this is a romantic connection, a partner, then you haven't been in relationships for a long time. If this is a friendship, then perhaps you kept yourself with the Four of Pentacles for a long time. If this is like your manager with all of the chairs here, you started creating your own business or you're about to do that. All in all, you've left this position empty. And I see you're very guarded. You're keeping to yourself with the Four of Pentacles. But the amazing thing about what happened here is that you've become a very, very strong person in so many ways. You have become a very strong person as a character, someone who's able to handle things in a much better way, very independent. But also I see a lot of wealth. You probably notice that here. It seems you're getting into something here that's amazing, and we'll talk about it in a second. But here's the shift. So what unexpected shift is happening in your path? With the court here and the judges, it seems like you're getting your karma back from this person. Whether this is something you're looking forward to or not, this is an unexpected shift for sure. I see that judges are getting into the court of law and about to make a judgment today with the statue of truth, a powerful one that is. This could be the court of the universe, karma, exactly. It looks like there's a change of season with Awaz. Awaz is change, transition, also seasons. So I'm seeing a change in season where it could have been maybe bright on this person, but raining on you. Things are shifting now, where it looks like it's going to be very bright here on you, and maybe a bit dark on them. Unfortunately, I know a lot of you may not be liking to hear this, but perhaps this person may get a hit, like they may feel sad, terribly sad about something. So, yeah, I think you're going to be hearing news with the ravens here, Odin's ravens. You may be hearing news. It could be you hearing a news in the morning about something that saddens this person. Let's find out what this could be. But here's the thing, by the way. Again, this is air, so it's the same thing. It's not something that's gonna like ruin their lives, but it is something, because again, we're talking about energy of not dying, but going through difficulty and transforming through that process. So, but there is perhaps bad news for this person one morning. What is that news? 3 of Pentacles. And the Lovers. Looks like this one as well. The World. Completion of a cycle. You know, lovers coming next to the 3 of Pentacles isn't always nice. Especially if it was the 3 of Cups, then it does speak of betrayal. So I feel like since it's coming as the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like they really expected more from a certain person. It's the same. It's the same. Unfortunate. That's karma. It's the same type of repayment. They were expecting something either from someone they love, or maybe the universe. Maybe they were expecting something from the universe, but because the 3 of Pentacles is usually someone highlighting something to others. So maybe they are learning that they're not going to get it. And with the World card is that. So it looks like perhaps there is betrayal coming, ending something that they were hoping for or expecting. It's really, unfortunately, might be a bit hurtful to them. I do see, however, in your case, so that's going to be a big shift that you're not expecting. And I see that you are, on the other hand, you're here going to start with the Ace of Pentacles, paving your way into a new blessed world. So here, 2 things unexpected are happening. You're going to be getting watching karma happen, whether this is something that you care about or not, but this is unexpected. It's happening here. And we see 2 types of power here for you. The power of your growth and your strong character through this process of your, not just strong character, what is it called? Like when you're able to handle everything. having thick skin, perseverance, nothing gets to you. You've become very strong. But also I see a lot of fortune here. So the other unexpected shift in your path although, however, some things are happening here, I see your attention is towards your own path. You're paving an evergreen path day by day as you're working here on something. So there is a personal story in your path that means a lot to you or used to mean a lot to you, but there's also in your path of you paving the way towards a dream with all the flowers here, something that looks like a fairy tale, but with the Ace of Pentacles in real life. You're creating an evergreen reality. And look at all these jewels and coins, in your reading, and the crowns. I see that you're living a luscious, luxurious life. And looks like this is all happening at the same time around May here. I think May came up in another reading. I could be wrong. But yeah, no. Did it? I'm not sure. So maybe I said it in the beginning and thought I said it in another pile. So yeah, that's probably what's happening. So on the 23rd of May, seems like something is significant. Again, take timing with a grain of salt, but looks like it. And I can see that during that time, you have a lot of fives, by the way. And fives are, in numerology, are time for change. And that's why we have a change of seasons here. I see that you're starting to live you're getting into a path where you're going to be living a very luxurious lux life, very abundant life. And this is a grand transformation happening in this next phase of your life. So although this person is not going to be there with the empty chairs, you're releasing finally that energy, that tension that you had between the two of you. You're moving past this person. And although this place remains empty, you are, however, feeling in this next phase of your life very blessed. And every single day is like you're paving a new green pathway into your fortune and blessings here and your success. Wow. All of the hills here shows that you're going to be at the peak, at the top. Very fortunate, very blessed with the crowns, a leading position. Four of Pentacles shows me that you're keeping it yourself. I think this means you're not announcing it. You're not maybe telling maybe this person about it. Perhaps. I also see with the covers here that you're turning a page on this person. Whatever was in the past, although it seems like you had a very strong loving bond here one day. That was beautiful. You're turning the page to that, letting it in the past. And your focus now is on your future. Your focus is on your dreams. Your focus is on doing the things that you love. I see your cards are showing so many blessings, flowers, pentacles, jewelry, crowns. Yeah, it's like you have a vivid imagination is the kind of energy that I'm picking up. Vivid imagination. Look, there's a mosquito that appeared in the reading. I feel it came at the right time. And mosquitoes, they suck blood. So I feel like your energy around this person used to take so much of your energy. And I see a separation here. Perhaps yes, the empty chairs. This separation of energy is really allowing you to have the full energy to focus on this vivid imagination as you heal, yes, remember, you too, you had to heal. The more you have healed your pain, and you only became stronger. And so the more you've healed your pains from that hurt, the stronger your imagination got back to being vivid, to being strong, to your energy being strong. And I see that you're now more than ever capable of making these dreams come true, transforming these dreams and paving the way towards it every single day. I do not feel like this person is able to rob your energy any longer. Why? Are you like moving away, or what's going on here? I feel like this is Knight of Swords. So why now? Is it because of the healing? Is it because of you moving away? What is it exactly? Or is it just a matter of fact of what's going on? 8 of Pentacles, you focusing on your work. Yeah, so it's not because of what happened to this person. It's just that there was time for you to heal. You probably maybe distanced yourself from this person's... But yes, the empty chairs, how did I forget that? Yes. You have kept a distance from this person. You were able to heal. Now you have your energy revived. Where you're focused, the 8 of Pentacles is mastery of a skill, mastery of a job. You're moving very quick with great plans and a clear vision on what you want to do, and you're moving very fast towards it, and you're doing it in a beautiful way with such high quality and intricacy that is just admirable. And perhaps this is why you're able to build that type of life for yourself, my dear pile number 3. So yes, your life is absolutely shifting in these coming months. I see that there's full healing, and there's a lot of results coming from the hands that you've been putting into your work. And it's very clear that it's because of the healing here, because you have a hand of a bear, and bears, they go into hibernation during the winter. So during the tough times, perhaps you weren't putting in this much effort at all. Maybe you were healing, of course. And now that you got your energy back, because sun is a representation of healing, now that you've healed summer, now you're back full energy. You're very focused. You're not focused on anything else, and you're paving. I see you paving a road that is evergreen without this person in your life. Now, the thing that confuses me a little bit, please bear with me, is why is this card here and not there? I would believe that this card should be here and this one there. I need to think about that. Perhaps, okay, here's the thing. As you were healing and growing, it looks like this person may have under the table been irritating you here and there. So if this is like an ex-partner, maybe they were like trying to... If this is an ex-partner, like the example I have in my mind, and you have children, maybe they're like irritating you here and there, like trying to complain to the court that they're not seeing their children, or trying to complain that you're not fit to have the children. And so you're seeing a lot of trying to take power from you as you're working towards your path, even though you have like officially taken them out of your life. But now that with the new changes here, as this person unfortunately goes through a certain I want to say disappointment, maybe, unfortunately, I don't think that with the empty chairs here that they will have the energy to be annoying you any longer. And so that is one of the unexpected shifts in your path, where this person's energy is not going to be existing anymore in your life. They'll probably be focused on healing as well. I wish you, I wish them, I wish everyone the best of luck. But look at your path, my dear pile number 3. Oh, from there things are, in fact, at this time in May, take it with a grain of salt, of course, I see that you're starting to do a lot of big things maybe if you like have your own company, there are like you're making great progress in that area, you're growing. If you work in a company, maybe you're getting a big position. There's something significant here in a couple of months for you, my dear pile number 3, and it's making your path evergreen, full of abundance. And there's huge transformation. Expect huge transformation in the area of abundance and success in your life. My dear pile number 3, this was a pile full of information, full of changes, full of symbology, and even the mosquito coming, everything. It was full, it's here again. Full of so many things. And I wish you the best of luck, my dear pile number 3. I'm so sorry about anything that might have one day broken your heart, but look at you now. You're a strong person. Nothing can come between you and your energy ever again. All the best of luck with what's to come here. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my 2 productivity books. My dear pile number 3, these books could really help you out in being a productive person in your life even more, and achieving your goals and your dreams, making it happen. Because with the productivity handbook, you can have some small mind shifts and techniques that would not make you fully dependent on being motivated, but really learning the skills to become a productive person straight away, by the way. And these shifts in mindsets that would help you be productive all the time, achieve your goals, but all while enjoying it. It's not about, enduring something difficult that you can't. Yes, discipline is important, of course, but it's about learning how to do it softly and all while enjoying it. If you would like to check it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And there is also the productivity e-cookbook. And you may be wondering, why a cookbook? And I believe I've started this project because I believe it's something essential in our lives today. Because as we are achieving our goals, we sometimes have to make the decision. Should I focus on my body, because it takes time to find healthy food that's delicious and to prepare it and all of that? Because, otherwise you would be paying a lot of money if you don't prepare it yourself. Or should I focus on my career and then take care of my body later? I think in this day and age, as we've understood the importance of nutrition and how it affects our lives, we've started paying attention to it, and then we have this dilemma. And this is why I thought it was important to do this ebook for you guys. I've partnered with a nutritionist that I really love. I love his food. It's amazing. This book is finally 210 recipes of healthy and delicious food to choose from, recipes to choose from that are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. The recipes are, steps are clear, whether you're a good cook or not. The ingredients are delicious together. I'm sure you're gonna love it, so that you can focus on what is important. By the way, if you're vegan, there's also a vegan version. If not, you can make use of both ebooks because there are no duplicates. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find this ebook down in the description box. You'll find that the recipes have a clickable link. You can reach your recipe very quickly. There are clear nutritional values, clear steps on what to do, a clear picture of what to expect. We've done it from the heart. We hope you enjoy it. If you would like to check it out, as I said, it's in the description box. And my dear pile number 3, love you guys very much. Wishing you the best. May you always be abundant and successful and powerful and free of people that may hurt you one day. And may you always be around wonderful people. This was your reading, and I'll catch you in the next reading. There's a changing season for you, a very big one. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful turquoise as well as the good lady card. So interesting. I see a dog with wings. I see a pretty dress and a hat. And is this A wasp? Not sure. This wasp, I believe, is significant. I think it came in pile number... Was it 3? Yeah, I think it was 3. You may be drawn to check pile number 3 as well. Okay, so let's get straight into your reading. Today we're taking a look at what unexpected shift is happening in your path. So you have Tire. Okay, wonderful. You have the 13th moon mansion with altar. This moon mansion is ruled by Mercury and Saturn in Virgo. Okay. And you have Mercury in Pisces with inspiration. Okay. Let's get more information. We'll take a look now at your tarot cards. So you have the Temperance card, the Magician. Wow, the High Priestess. 3 major arcana so far right off the bat. I feel like this is a major event that is happening here. A major shift, actually. You have the 10 of Pentacles, beautiful card. You have the 7 of Cups. I knew I always love pile number 4. And you have the Empress. Unbelievable. Most of the cards tarot cards that came out are indeed major arcana. Look, I will tell you something here, pile number 4. Do you notice here the Empress is, of course, pregnant and something is about to come, but it's in conjunction to the High Priestess. The High Priestess here is wearing a veil, and it's very clear that the veil here is covering the eye. Although it's transparent, but it's still a symbol of covering. So you're going to be able to see parts of your story about that major shift today, but you're not hearing fully and entirely everything. But something major for you, my dear pile number 4, is certainly coming into your life. There is big energy with the 10 of Pentacles appearing as a major shift. I see here with the 7 of Cups that this is a dream that with the 7 of Cups perhaps felt too far out of reach. Like 7 of Cups is the energy of fantasizing and thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice to live that type of life? We see the Magician here wearing shoes, but is building another one. There's making a new pair of shoes, a new set. And I see that the Magician here is preparing a pair of new shoes because you're about to walk a different path related to a dream that you have. Now, I see a lot of cleansing in your reading because we see the waterfalls in the Temperance card. We see another waterfall from another deck. What are the odds in the 7 of Cups? And this straight away shows me that this dream is going to cleanse away the past energies, especially that I feel that perhaps there were past disputes in your energy, because you have Tire, and Tire is a god that is known for his ability to forge peace and settle things between people. So I feel like whereas here maybe there was lack of peace going on, I feel with Tire appearing in your reading that there is some shift happening. Although I feel this shift is happening with some sort of sacrifice, because you have 2 hands here, you have the hands in the 7 of Cups, you have the hands on the Empress, the hands. But here's the thing, with all of these hands, Tire has lost a hand, but willingly, by the way, to what is it called? Contain the wolf Fenrir, as you can see, Fenrir, who's very ferocious. So he was too strong to bind him, so he had to kind of restrain him, and to do that he sacrificed his hands. Later on, the gods admired him for the gentle way that he was trying to deal with Fenrir. So you can see gentleness and you can see a sacrifice, but one that brings into peace. Perhaps this is why there is secrecy. There is I don't want to say secrecy. Like the high priestess is the veil between this world and the other world. So there is more for you to find out in your path. But I do see that there is some sort of sacrifice. You know, maybe I can check what that sacrifice could be, perhaps for you. Can we kindly find out what pile number 4? Again, the hand and the dog here. So it looks like there is a sacrifice to be made. Sacrificing something. You know what? This came in another reading. I can't remember. Could it be the reading of the wasp? Because we've noticed the wasp from the beginning. Could be. I think you may be drawn to pile number 2. You may be drawn, if you're drawn to it, I highly recommend you check it out. Okay, so what are you? I feel the 7 of Wands you're not going to find out now. You're like a reading, you're not, even that card with the same message came in pile number 2. I really think you should check pile number 2. Look at the hand again. What you're sacrificing is, you're going to find out at the time, but look at that. You're getting a great fortune and a great position. So you're sacrificing something for a great dream where you are going to be very fortunate and very passionate about this new life, perhaps even in a great position in life or at work. So yes, this tells me again that you are going to be more than willing to make that sacrifice. So nothing to be afraid of again. Unbelievable how the cards speak sometimes. Okay, so I see that in your new path, my dear pile number 4, you are very comfortable in this life. It's very peaceful with all of these waterfalls. You're living the dream, it looks like, with the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You're very blessed is the type of energy I would definitely translate because of the Wheel of Fortune that we saw, and again, there we go, and as we were speaking about it, and the 10 of Pentacles. So the clues that we're getting is that you're living a good life, a very comfortable life with the inspiration. I feel like you're doing things that you've always wanted to do. You're living it the way that you wanted to do, because we have a figure here that's dancing, enjoying their life, you know. Also, Mercury's highlighted. Mercury in Pisces, this is passionate communication, this is kind communication, this is communication from the soul. So I feel like within this new path, you are communicating from the heart, you're enjoying your communication with others, and you have your own place. If you don't have your own place at the moment, for some of you, with the altar here, it looks like you're going to have your own place. If you have your own place, but you're not comfortable in the place that you're in, then I see that you're living now in a serene place that is calm, that is tranquil, and that this place is a dream place that you've wished for. This could be a literal location, because I remember, can't remember her name, but in Slavic lore or mythology, this is equivalent to the goddess Gaia, goddess of earth. So perhaps a location in another place on earth, because we have all these greenery and the waterfalls, and this feels like traveling. So maybe some of you are actually moving locations and you love this relocation. And if not, then you're certainly moving into a peaceful life. Peaceful life full of your dreams coming true. But we cannot see now what this dream is. We cannot see now what this dream is, but do know that one of your major dreams are happening in your life. I would think this could be in June or 6 months from now. Of course, always take timing with a grain of salt, and do know, of course, that it's a timeless reading. But yeah, it looks like perhaps it's in June, this major shift. With the altar here, I see, again, Mercury communication. Perhaps this is talking about, with the altar, you have been manifesting this without realizing. You've been really visualizing it, thinking about it, praying for it, wanting it, dreaming about it. And I see that a couple of months from now, you're going to live a different reality. And that's why you have a shift in path. Let's get more information about this, because I know we are limited here with regards to this information, but I see you preparing for this new life. The magician, something is magically manifesting. You're not expecting this at all, this big dream, and how it's going to manifest is a secret for now. And what this is going to entail is also a secret. But we can see that you're living your life with the 10 of Pentacles. You're loving every move, every second of it. You're enjoying somebody's company as well. Maybe kindled spirit, maybe this is a lover, maybe this is a child with the Empress. Yeah, you're enjoying your company with others, that's for sure. And with all of the dogs in your reading, these are loyal people that you are connecting with. I want to take out the cards that came, so that we shuffle them properly. But I'm noticing something here. Again, we have the devouring something, because we have Tire, who sacrificed his hands, and then the crocodiles here are reminding me of the god Amet in ancient Egypt, and the goddess Amet has a face of a crocodile, and she devours dead bodies if their hearts are not weighed as light as a feather, meaning they weren't good. So perhaps it's not you that's going to be sacrificing something. I'm getting another message here. Perhaps someone else is going to be sacrificed for their evil, I want to say evil deeds, or sacrificed for not being fair, not being right, not having good intentions with the heart, not having good intentions. Maybe they were unfair to you or something. So someone here is getting sacrificed. It's not you, but you instead, you are moving forward. That came actually as well in another pile. Amazing how sometimes the piles have a certain story that's so specific, and you can see it in other piles. So yeah, that part here, it looks like someone is being sacrificed here. Of course, since the High Priestess is here, I'm not able to depict stories, but I would guess, like, if this is work, for example, then a colleague who was unfair, who used to take your work and use it, they're gonna be discovered, perhaps sacrificed, meaning they're gonna be called off for it. And maybe you are getting a promotion instead because of that. It's not clear, but I see that someone may have had bad intentions towards you in the past. I see them being sacrificed for their bad intentions one way or the other, and I see you moving ahead in life with achieving your dreams. I don't know why your pile has these two energies in parallel, but there seems to be these two energies happening together. And with all of that, I also see you forming, I would say, I would have said other connections, but since we heard the story, I would say then in this case, better connections. I see you enjoying beautiful, healthy, clean, intentioned connections with others in this new path of your life. All right, so let's find out information that we are meant to find out for you today. The things we're allowed to know with regards to this big dream that seems is happening in June. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll take this one as well. 5. I feel this one. I'll take it. Well, these are a lot. Okay, so you have the 7 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords. I'm feeling like something is growing as you are resting. You have the King of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles. We see collaboration. I see you constantly collaborating with other people or connecting with other people. Especially that the 3 of Pentacles shows a figure that is shedding light, showing other people other things. So I feel like light beings or beautiful souls connecting with each other is the message that I'm getting with the 3 of Pentacles here. And you have the 2 of Wands. So let's find out more about this dream, what we're allowed to know. I see with the brush you're clearing out energy of disruption, energy of chaos, energy of annoyance. Because the 5 of Swords is either being defeated or winning. So I see you overcoming and winning some annoyance here with this dream. That's why you have the altar. It seems like with this dream coming true or with this shift that I see, some sort of move, you are clearing out energy of annoyance that happened in the past. I see again with this dream, with this 2 of Wands, your life is coming into balance, because what used to be very tricky and perhaps felt like you weren't able to solve, with the key here, I feel like you find the key to finally overcome this situation and have peace forever. You know, this is an example of this could be you having trouble with your car. It keeps on stopping. It keeps on stopping and malfunctioning, and you have to fix it all the time. And despite the number of times you try to fix it, it stops on you, and it's very stressful. So with with money coming in, then you don't need to figure out anymore how to solve this problem, because now you can perhaps sell it to someone who is able to deal with it better and fix it in a better way, and now you can get yourself a working car, something like that. So I can see, first of all, like we mentioned, overcoming some annoyance. Second of all, some issues and problems that you used to have in your life are no longer going to be there in the first place with this energy in June, perhaps. Oh, and I noticed this is 13. This is 12 and 13. So perhaps even to be more specific, by mid-June as well, looks like that. This dream allows you to grow, allows you to have a sense of achievement, and this dream will allow you to reap the benefits, because of the squirrel here, of things that you have done in the past, haven't seen the results of it, but now you are. This is part of your dream. Because the squirrel, during the summer, it sometimes hides the nuts and forgets about it in the winter, and then it grows into big oak trees. So I feel like you're going to see things that you've forgotten about in the past, things that you've worked hard towards, and things that you've done, maybe even forgot it. And with that dream coming, you're going to go, whoa, hey, yes, I did work on that. I did do that. This is benefiting me now. I'm seeing the results of all of this hard work. So that's definitely part of your dream. And an amazing part of your dream that keeps coming up is the rest energy here. My dear pile number 4. Boy, are you going to be resting. You have the altar. Peace, peace, peace is all over your reading. With the waterfall, and the waterfall here in the temperance card, balancing energy, things coming into place. I see you finally resting and relaxing. If things have been a bit feisty or not feisty, things weren't as peaceful, because I see here the rat fighting, and then we have with Tire, the sacrificing of the hand, and then we have the crocodile. So I feel like things were a bit vicious is the word I'm looking for. Perhaps things were a bit vicious in the past. And I see so much rest and being emphasized in your reading. That tranquility, rest, calmness, enjoying your life really is exactly what I'm seeing, especially that it's in conjunction to the King of Cups. There's a lot of water. Are you going to be near the water? So much water in your reading. Maybe some of you are moving to the coast, or it's just a symbol of peace, cleansing of energy for sure. I see you depicted as being in a position of your own, like in a very lucky position in life. Like, this could translate to being wealthy, or it could translate to being lucky to be in a certain area of the planet. It could be translated as living a comfortable, happy, calm life. It could literally translate to a position at work. So yeah, I see you in a very unique position. You're blessed. You're happy. You're comfortable. You're relaxed. You're at peace. And so many of your problems, it seems, are dissipating and actually being resolved automatically with this dream coming into reality. This is exactly what I see in your reading, my dear pile number 4. I wish you the best of luck. Look forward to June, but please take it with a grain of salt, of course. This was your reading. I mean the timing. This was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my 2 productivity books, my dear pile number 4. These books were done from the heart to help you be productive and create the dreams that you've always wanted. The productivity handbook helps you to understand what productivity really is, have a shift in mindset, not be too reliant or being reliant at all on motivation, learning how to not just be productive all the time, but the techniques that makes it easy. It's all about enjoying this journey. It's not about suffering, And so this book truly teaches you mind-shifting techniques that would really help you become a productive person right away and enjoy this process as you go through it the rest of your life. If you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. This book is small, straight to the point. You're not going to waste time reading it in the first place. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And there's also the productivity cookbook. And the reason I brought this book into life, like I've explained, is because I believe in our day and age, we've become very aware of how our health and our nutrition affects our energy and affects our health. And for this reason, we kind of tend, because there isn't a lot of ready meals that we all know about, just like we do with the regular food. We're still in the process of changing our lives at this day and age. So we either choose between spending time to discover this process and learn about the recipes. And even if we do, finding recipes that are delicious and not spending most of our days in the kitchen trying to prepare for it. And then we have the other choice of leaving that and focusing on our careers or focusing on our dreams in general, and thinking we can always get back to eating healthy, you know? So instead of making these two choices, this is why I brought in the productivity e-cookbook. I've partnered with a nutritionist that I really love and believe in to bring out to you 210 recipes of healthy and delicious meals that are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. And that's the whole idea. It has clear instructions, clear nutritional values, a clear picture of what to expect, whether you are a good cook or not. You can easily cook these meals in minutes. And if you're vegan, there's a vegan version. If not, by the way, there are no duplicate recipes. Perhaps you can even make use of both books and enjoy a plethora of delicious, healthy food to choose from for the rest of the year. And it was done with love, with the intention to really help you guys. So I hope you enjoy them. And if you're interested in checking any of these ebooks out, you'll find links to them down in the description box. And my dear pile number 4, love you guys very much. Wishing you the best. Cannot wait to find out more about this. I hope when you find out more and things are revealed to you, that you do remember me and remember this reading and update me. I always love to hear your updates. There's a major, with all of the major arcanas here, a major shift happening in your life. And I wish you from my heart the best. And I heard in my mind, the best is yet to come. Wish you the best, my dear pile number 4. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.